Ellen McCauley at Prayed Off in Syracuse, New York. Now, there's a person in this group who I love with a passion. And we had a little chat about their food log tonight, and I said it could be the worst food log I've ever seen in my life. I won't call her name or even look in her direction or his direction. See, I'll throw out the sex confusion. But the thing is, there's no fruits, there's no vegetables, there's no protein. What there is simple carbs. Like the burger, not even a burger, but just like bread and things that just aren't pastries, that kind of thing. And I want to spend a lot of time tonight on protein, because protein will make you less hungry. It will make you lose weight because your body takes more time to burn it. You'll feel more full. Our body is made up of 55 to 60% water, and 19% is made up of protein. Many of us have a large percentage of fat, and we want to burn that fat with protein. Protein is important because it fills us up, and it also has so many nutrients that builds and repairs tissue. It plays an important role in our hormone, immune, and metabolic health. So if you are not eating protein, you are hurting yourself and your chance to live longer. Now, there's 3 essential nutrients your body needs. You do need carbs. When I'm writing too many carbs on your sheet, I'm not complaining about your fruits, veggies, legumes, and grains. The carbs I'm mentioning are too much regular bread, too many pastries, donuts, that kind of thing. Then there's fat found in oils, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, tuna. And then there's protein, meat, poultry, fish, dairy, and legumes. There has to be something in a protein family that you like. If you don't like fish, well, do you like meat? Do you like chicken? Do you like beef? I never wrote on anyone's sheet you're eating too much red meat either. You don't. I mean, we're having a lot of lasagna, a lot of pizza, a lot of pasta. And that's what people are craving. I'm hungry. I want to feel comforted. Well, you can be comforted by a really delicious. We had this chicken. It was green. I've given the recipe before, but it was green salsa chicken. And we went to, God bless you, we went to Costco, ripped up the chicken. They're so tender from Costco. $4.99. It's so cheap. And then we added some white beans, some black beans, some salsa, and we put it on cauliflower rice. It was comfort food. It was delicious. It was so good. We need to find protein dishes that we can go yum, yum, yum. Because we don't have to just do it about lasagna. Also, protein does muscle synthesis. And the thing is, if you're exercising a lot, you need maybe protein after you exercise. But I don't see people going to like those muscle man workouts for an hour while you might need to eat protein on your way home. Most of the exercise this group does is very benign. Walk, maybe a Silver Sneakers classes. I mean, if you're so hungry after Silver Sneakers, I haven't had anyone ever say that to me. It's not going to make you need protein afterwards. If you say, I'll have protein for breakfast, lunch, dinner, that should be enough. Also, it will make you feel full. It will help you lose weight. And it also will help you not be sick as often as you may be sick. Now, I'm going to try and find some real wood here, which I think this is. I went to a nutritionist that said to increase my protein, and I have. I have never had COVID, knocking on wood. I have had no colds, no flus. When's the last time you saw me up here? The only reason my nose runs, it's seasonal allergies from, different things, but it's not even serious. I use antibacterial cream a lot. I don't use other people's pens. That's where all the germs are. It really is. So, I mean, I had to sign this release for my hip procedure. I whipped my pen out of my purse. He goes, I got a pen right here. I go, so do I. I'm not going to touch his pen. You know how many people touch that pen? So, believe me. So, when you are eating healthy, you are sick less often. Now, if someone's got the flu and they cough in your face, I'm not talking about that. Try to stay away. I try to keep a little distance. I've even learned the beauty of a side hug. You know, you give it a little side hug so you're not breathing on the person. Also, bone health. As we get older, and we're all getting older if we live, we don't want to fall because what don't we want to do, everyone? Break a bone, break our hip. We don't want to be getting hip replacement surgery because we've broken our hip, okay? So we need to have calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc. So many people get these things from supplements, but we can get these vital nutrients from our food, everyone. And here's something else. MyFitnessPal is free. You can get it on your phone. You can get it on your computer. I just can't say enough about it. It tells you how many grams of protein you've had a day. It tells you whatever you ask it to tell you. It's beautiful. Also, protein will have osteoporosis prevention. Now, we are going to get old, and there's going to be things that happen to us. It's inevitable, but we can prevent, delay, and not have it be as serious if we take better care of ourselves. So you might be saying out there, how much protein should I have a day? So it says here that if you weigh 150, you should have 95 to 136 grams of protein a day. I personally do not weigh 150, but I try to have between 126 and 168 grams of protein a day, and that's 25 to 40 grams a meal. You can't have protein at every meal if you don't eat protein. You know what I'm saying here? So let's look at the protein sources. There's your meat, your beef, your venison, which I don't really like deer meat, bison. My mother would try to fancy it up by calling it venison. I'd say, Mom, I'm in 6th grade. I know that's deer meat. I just never liked venison, okay? Bison, don't eat buffalo either. Chicken, turkey. Then salmon, I could eat all the time. And I have to be careful. I only buy the best kind because I don't want any preservatives in it. Tuna, I eat all the time. Cod, trout, shrimp. Love all those. Egg and dairy protein sources. I've told people before about Fairlife protein milk. Who has used it in the group after I said it? All right. I swear by it. I think it's the best thing ever. Fairlife. It's got high protein. I love it. It tastes delicious. Also, cottage cheese, but be careful about your cottage cheese. It can be high in sodium. Also, you can have low-fat yogurt, but watch that it doesn't have sugar added. Some of the ones with the fruit added has added sugar. Then with the grains, we can have quinoa, brown rice, oats, barley, wheat. Those aren't the kind of carbs that I'm writing on your sheet. Nuts. People like nuts a little bit too much. And I told you that if you can, the best thing to do is count it out or measure it out. I like to have a 1/4 cup of pecans on my salad. I have to measure it because a 1/4 cup of pecans can very easily lead to a cup. It's not that much. You think a cup, it's not that much. And a 1/4 cup has like 200 calories. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Legumes. If you don't know what a legume is, you're in trouble already. It's lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, soybeans. The beauty of the beans is that you can rinse them out. Rinse them out. I have never eaten a bean from a can. You can get them and you can cook them yourself, or you can buy them in the can. If you buy them in the can, try to get them in water, but still rinse them off. And you can put them in salad. You can put them, we put them in that chicken. As a matter of fact, I used to give out, and I can again, the taco soup recipe, which has got a ton of beans in it. but we make it as a taco stew. We put ground turkey in it and very little water, and then we put it over cauliflower rice. It's to die for. It's delicious. Also, protein-based, plant-based protein sources. I don't use enough of this stuff, tofu, tempeh, seitan, textured vegetables, but you can get those things and throw them in different recipes, okay? So, figure out, don't even worry about figuring out how much you need. Just try to, no one is going to say, oh my gosh, you're eating way too much protein. I don't think they're going to say that, especially not me. And then what are the best protein-rich food? You know, look at this. It's got a 3-ounce portion of a boneless, skinless chicken thigh, which is delicious. You cook it with some tempeh or cauliflower rice, whatever, or quinoa. Lettuce, tomato, avocado, Greek yogurt dressing, black beans. Already you're over 30 grams of protein. Yes, protein can help with weight loss. Can you consume too much of protein? Too much of anything is not good, but like I said, we don't really have that problem here. In small group, I'm going to have you get out your food log from last week, the one I returned to you. You don't have to pass it around. And if you're sleeping right now, I'm going to have everyone wake up. Okay, I just saw 2 people sleeping. I'll try to make sure I'm a little bit more lively, keep people awake. Okay, if you don't have to pass your food log around, you just have to say, so Bob would start. Bob would say, I had chicken and I had salmon, and I just start yelling out what protein. I had some eggs, I had this. Peanut butter is protein, but I really frown on having it every single day for a meal. And not just one, but 2 or 3 people are doing that. I don't think it's healthy enough, okay? Also, I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.